Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Chaffardini with Go See Talk. We have special guest Trey Tucker. He stars in What Lies Below, the newest thriller from XYZ Films and Vertical Entertainment.
Well, how was camp? Any good digs?
Yeah, some.
We're here!
Hey!
This is my boyfriend, John.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I hope you don't mind that I'm here. I know it's your lake house and I'm not trying to take away time with your mom.
It's important to me that you're okay with this. I'm happy for you guys.
What Lies Below is a very interesting, very captivating thriller. It's unlike anything I've seen recently. It's very open-ended and doesn't end like you think. So you play John Smith, very common name, probably for a purpose. What about playing an alien appealed to you in this thriller?
Let's see. I would say, well, first of all, Brad or Braden Duemmler is we call him Brad, is the writer and director of it, who I was extremely impressed with. His script was the first thing that got me interested, because it was just, especially for being kind of an independent writer, I was impressed with how sort of pulled together it seemed, and it was a chance to get to do. It was a really lucky break to get to do this movie where it's just the three of us, and it all hangs on you, and you've got to do a very wide variety of things and do something where, especially with him, there is always another layer to what he's doing. And that's kind of, as an actor, that's a very delicious thing to play with. You know, it gives you a chance to, really play and have to really execute well to make sure that things come off the right way. So it was a fun exercise in that way. And then to get to work with Mina and Emma was a treat as well. So altogether, the whole package, I was really excited to get to do, and it was quite a treat.
Yeah, I agree. You know, that this felt kind of like almost a Twilight Zone episode, meaning that, like you said, that there's things kind of layers being slowly uncovered. And I like that everything was kind of in the periphery. You know, you're not even sure that, is this really happening? And it really manifests itself very well. But you, in a way, you're the bad guy, if you would, take my meaning.
But, well, not from his angle.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're not really
about?
A bad guy. So talk to me about saving your planet. What kind of discussions or character bios went into the discussions you had with Braden?
Yeah. So that was the cool thing about working with Brad was that it was very nice to be at a situation where you had that good balance between a director that you really trust to put you on the right path, but also feel like you have complete freedom with to play and try things. And he was very open and very inviting of my ideas. And so I'll be honest with you, because I'm in Atlanta shooting a show for Star called Heels, and so I'm kind of mentally rather steeped in that at the minute. But I'd be hard pressed to go and remember some of the specifics. But the experience with Brad was I could bring him things. He gave me some real broad brush strokes about the sort of the history of this guy and the planet and his species, and then we would kind of together, and I would come. It's your job as an actor is to kind of come to the scene with things that will feed that interaction in that moment. And I would come with him and come and tell him my thoughts. And sometimes there'd be some shaping, and then otherwise, if it served what he was kind of looking for in that moment, we would go with it, and then play around and try different ways. So it was. I hope does that answer your question enough? But that's how I would describe it.
Gotcha. What were you the most proud to bring to the table that Brad said, yes, let's go with that, and it changed the dynamic of the film?
Coming out of the water in my Speedo, I think it's probably mine. I think it would maybe not be one thing, but the fact that he liked that I was able to do different things depending on what that moment needed. So when it was time to be very terrifying, he could do that. If there were times to be very charming, he would let me do that and figure out a way to do that. And then there would be, you know, times to come off really creepy. That would be, he would let me do that. And so the fact that I was very happy and proud that I was able to sort of do all those different things within this one person, then it really worked for him. That was really gratifying.
Gotcha. What was kind of neat is that this is almost like very sly sci-fi. If it wasn't for, you know, the eye ticks or just the bit of the ship that you could see, again, you didn't really know, is this an alien movie? Is this, you know, is this is this in Eva's mind?
You're kind of a weird dude.
I guess I am. But I mean, weird is cool, right?
And then, you know, again, saving the planet. But was it you're going to save your planet, or you wanted to just re-inhabit or rehabilitate our planet to accompany your alien creatures?
I would say I'm gonna, not to dodge your question, but I'm gonna let people watch it and kind of see what they think. I think that's
Fair
part
enough.
of that's part of what I think makes it interesting, is that there's I mean, he wants to take care of his species, but how he goes about doing that is sort of part of the terror of it, because you don't really know what the intention is. And
Gotcha.
so yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something to hopefully makes you laugh, because you already mentioned the coming out of the water shirtless. I think one of the funniest comments I'd seen on YouTube is somebody says, "Scary hot guy with abs, my worst nightmare."
Well, they've been better than that, I'll tell you. But no, that's that. Tell that person I said thank you, and I hope that you enjoy it and are not scared too much.
Excellent.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Trey, it's been a quick, breezy pleasure speaking with you. This movie comes out on December 4th. I hope people enjoy it, and it's not what they expect. I think that's the most exciting thing I can take away from it.
Yeah, thank you, man. I thank you for supporting it, and thank you to everybody who will watch it. Yeah, on demand December 4th, and it's What Lies Below is kind of it is a thriller. It's a very I think it creeps you out more and more as you go through it, and in ways that you don't really anticipate. But I would say the cool part about it to me is that what really is the driver is these two women who really need the love that the other one has to give to them, but they don't quite know how to do it. And the conflict from that really is really what makes it all keep moving forward, and what gives John the kind of the ability to wedge into the whole situation. So it's look, if your family members don't like the person that you're dating, like, don't take their word for it, but listen,
Good words to live by. Trey, all the best to you, and good luck with your show.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thanks for supporting the film. Y'all take care.